Hi, I'm Francis Dodds, Editorial Director at Burley Dodds Science Publishing, and I'd like to look at one of our new titles, Climate Smart Production of Coffee, Improving Social and Environmental Sustainability, which is edited by Professor Reinhold Muschler of Cwd in Costa Rica. Part 1 looks at improving social and environmental sustainability, and it has chapters, for example, on the global importance of coffee production, the coffee sector and its importance for smallholder farmers, environmental and social impact assessment of coffee production. It also looks at ways of improving social and environmental sustainability, such areas as the role of specialty coffees, fair trade coffee, advances in Arabica coffee breeding, and optimizing post-harvest practices in coffee cultivation. The second part of the book, part 2, looks at sustainable pest and disease management. So it has chapters, for example, on insect pests and their management, diseases affecting coffee, including coffee leaf rust and coffee wilt disease, as well as chapters on the integrated management of nematode, soil-borne insect and fungal pests of coffee. And finally, it covers integrated weed management in coffee production. Well, to give you an idea of the rich materials in the book, I've picked out a couple of chapters. First one is from part 1, is chapter 3 on assessing and managing the environmental and social impact of coffee production. And it's written by Jürgen Polen and Mark Janssens, the University of Bonn, Germany, and Dennis Salazar Centeno of the Universidad Nacional Agraria of Managua in Nicaragua. This chapter reviews ways of measuring and improving the sustainability of coffee production systems, including areas such as good agricultural practices, life cycle analysis, ways of calculating the carbon footprint of coffee, as well as methods for assessing social impacts. It also discusses ways of improving sustainability in the coffee value chain by understanding coffee production as an agro-ecosystem. The chapter reviews techniques to support agro-ecosystem function and resilience, such as shade, soil and biodiversity management. Well, the second chapter I wanted to pick out is from part 2, and it's chapter 25 on coffee wilt disease by Julie Flood of Cabby in the UK. Coffee wilt disease has caused enormous damage to the coffee sector. This chapter discusses the impact, symptoms, causes and spread of CWD. It reviews research in areas such as screening for resistance, transmission pathways, environmental influences on infection and agronomic treatments for CWD. Well, like a great coffee, we think this book is a rich and satisfying brew. Why not taste it for yourself?